Good afternoon. This is Kelly with the vlog coming at you again for July 18th, 2021. Today in this vlog, I wanted to talk about finances and how you can live for the better. As for me, I'm an Uber Eats driver, and I've done that on and off for probably the last 7 years. And it's kind of had its ups and downs and peaks and valleys, and it's not a fulfilling job at all. So along my journey, I've come to realize that driving for Uber Eats is not fulfilling at all. I mean, it gives you like a little bit of pocket money, but for the most part, if you want to live in poverty, that's the way to go, right there. Being an Uber Eats driver, trying to support your family, and I mean, if you look at it in a positive way, there are some perks. But in the negative side, I mean, you do beat your car up. You do run into a lot of car repairs, oil changes, and, blah, 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 and get tickets. And it's not the way to go. So here about 2 months ago, I decided to create my own YouTube channel because I knew that if you can make YouTube videos, you can make whatever you want to make out of it. All you have to do is just make videos as much as you can in your videos. You have to put a quality video up and try not to, use foul language in your videos and stuff, because it's no good. But so when I started this thing with YouTube, there was a lot of things that I didn't know. But as time went on, I learned something. I learned something that is priceless. It's just one of those things that you can't take away from somebody. Like they say in this world, knowledge is power. Knowledge is the true power. In my last couple videos, I kept talking about that I said I had power. Yeah, I probably looked pretty dramatic in that. But what I'm meaning is knowledge is power. Everybody that has more knowledge, of course, you're going to make more money and you're going to be more successful, and that's just the way it goes. So along my journey, when I started this whole YouTube thing, I started to realize that if you do YouTube videos, you can be a huge, huge, huge success. And for me, I'll be honest with you, it is hard. It is very hard to be successful, especially when you're an Uber Eats driver Uber Eats driver trying to move up in this world, trying to get out of poverty. Because before I started this whole YouTube thing, that was my life. I'd take my wife to work, I'd pick her up, and I'd just be in the car all day doing Uber, and let's be honest, it sucked. It's not the way to go. So then I started this whole YouTube thing, and then I started to realize that, YouTube's the way to go. There's a lot of things you can do with YouTube, and, like I said, this is a video on finance. And another thing, too, also, what's really, really important is you have to live below your means. If you really want to capitalize on your wealth and be successful, you have to live below your means. You can't run around and just spend your money like it's water. It's not going to serve you. It's not going to help you. And, like, for example, you run to a Starbucks and you're going to spend, $5 for a latte. You can make that in your house for like $1. And all the eating out and all that stuff costs a lot of money. But another investment that I think that could be pretty good too is if you invest money in Bitcoin, but only when the stock is down. When the stock is down, that's the best time to buy Bitcoin. That can be a very, very positive stock. And sometimes day trading can be positive as long as you do your research. But you have to do your research on the day trading and the Bitcoin. And also, if you really want to be really want to be successful, and and I know I say this all the time in my videos, but also having a diet, not too much coffee, not too much alcohol, and opening that third eye. Opening that third eye right there can give you the ultimate abundance in your life. I can't stop saying about the third eye. There's so much beautiful things that can come out of an activated third eye. But this video was basically based on finance, but also when you have the knowledge of certain things, that right there is the power to be successful. And just living below your means. Don't go out and waste your money. And, sometimes with guys, us guys, we sometimes want to have the fast car. You want to run around and show off. Oh, looky me, because you want to try to impress women. That's all just a waste of money. Also, I was young once too, and I used to do all that. And that's just, it's not worth it for just it's just a waste of money, because in the end, if you can build your wealth and save your money and live below your means and don't run around and just spend for just stupid stuff, you can have plenty of money later on, and then you can buy your own house, you can buy your own car. And the way to do that, I'm going to tell y'all this best way to do that. The best way to grow your money and have your wealth is have a YouTube channel. And don't ever stop and don't ever give up. Always go for what you want. It is so important, especially now in this time after the end of the pandemic. Growing a YouTube channel is the most right thing to do right now. If you all like this video, like, subscribe, give me thumbs up. And as always, save your money.